Hello, hello.
Hi everybody! Merry Christmas from Australia. How are you? How are you? How are you? Are you all
Oh
well?
my goodness, I am so excited to see you again. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
It's always a pleasure to come up and say hi and hello, America. I hope it's your evening. It's your Monday evening. It is my Tuesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, and it's just beautiful today. It's raining, but it's gorgeous. Have you got snow?
Oh no. No. I know so look, we're banned from saying that word.
Why?
No. I can't hang with oh my goodness. Whew. Me and snow?
Do you know what? I see the snow pictures and everything from everybody, and I think if I've got short legs, and I think if I get out there, I'd be stuck. I would be like someone would have to get a crane and would pull me back again. Mm. So, what are you
That
doing for Christmas? Tell me what Christmas looks like in America. Cheers.
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 That's exactly what it looks like. Adults. Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
That's how we do. So, welcome to the Real Dence Nay channel. We are live with Rose Martini, you guys. Oh my goodness, I am so happy she's here. And the real ones want to say, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure, and it's the best day of the whole month. Once a month we've been coming up, and I just love it. I look forward to it. It can't come quickly enough. It's just so beautiful to be able to share everything with you and celebrate Christmas, celebrate the year, talk about what's happening next year and your beautiful merchandise. Wow. That
Oh,
is
thank you.
beautiful. I've got it all through my pages. I'm letting everybody know in Australia. It's like absolutely gorgeous. The way you're merchandising it and showing it off, it's beautiful. Congratulations on your new adventure, and I know you will shine.
You always touch my heart. The last time I shed tears, and then you did that to me right then and there. But thank you so much. Thank you. And I have been behind the scenes working my
You can
cheeks
say,
off.
I would have said goody.
Oh yeah, Rudy Tooty or the flapper.
Oh, oh my goodness. So tell me about your merchandise so I can tell my friends. Are you just doing the shirts, or are you doing t-shirts, singlets? What to tell me
Oh
all
my
about it?
goodness. When you go to the Ajax Apparel site, ajaxapparel.com, there's way more than just a shirt. Way more. There's socks, coffee mugs. I mean, yes, it's not just the shirt. Is that's just for advertising purposes, and of course, you can still get the shirt, of course. But yes, and I partnered with them, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome! Oh my god, of course, I'm a very joyous person, and I just like, oh wow. And they were like, are you okay? I was like, yes. Oh
Do
my
you know
god,
what?
thank you.
But
I mean, see,
people
Black,
don't know.
it just overcomes you, and
Yeah.
well, me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It
yeah,
does. And people don't understand joyous people. People don't understand you can be happy about the stupidest things. And it's like, but that's what life is about for us. It's not about doom and gloom. Yes, we all have the doom and gloom. Yes, we all struggle, but it's how you handle it is the biggest thing. And when you got there and you were all emotional, they'll be going, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?" But no, it was beautiful. Your filming and everything was gorgeous. I haven't watched it all, but I will after this, because I was called out. But the beginning of it was just gorgeous. The sun was shining, the lights were great, everything about it was beautiful. Mm.
my goodness, yes. Thank you. Oh, they're gonna love that. They're gonna be like, wow. And I told them, I said, yeah. So, and everyone loves to talk about my eyes. Like, can you see out of your eyes? I'm like, yeah, they're just naturally like that. I'm like, if I try to open them, it feels like I'm struggling in there. It's actually painful when I force them, what people
Yeah.
will call normal. Mm. But I love it. David is here. Hey.
Hi, David. How are you?
Man, he is awesome, man.
Guys, you can ask any questions you like. You're very welcome. This is about just anything today. It's not about one thing. It's just about having a good time.
So, yeah, oh, yeah, that's a definite. How is the weather in Australia?
Very, very humid. Humidity is about 99%, but it's been raining for weeks. This is our summer, and we've probably had 2 hot days. Mm.
So, December is your summer
December,
one?
January, and February is our summer, and then March, April, May is autumn. June, July, August is winter. September, October, November is spring. And we
So,
started on the first of the month. Where you guys started on the 22nd, I think, but ours is on the first of the month. It's the first day. So the first day of summer was the first day of December, and it's been
so I
raining.
need to be vacationing in Australia for our winter months because I love
Yes.
warm weather. I
Yeah.
love it. I like
So
swimming
next,
pool.
well, you got a plan to come after either come for Christmas or you come for January or February, and you'll have swimming pools and it will be beautiful. And I'll take you around to lots of places, and I'll fly you to Melbourne for the day. We can spend a couple of days in there, and we can go to Dimples, which is a nice place to go out if you want to go dancing and have a few drinks and socialize and meet people. Where else can and there's so many places. There's just so many places to take you. You just got to decide what you'd like to do.
Wow. Yeah,
Mm.
okay. So I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully there's changes ridiculousness that they have going on because they started us back with the lockdown procedures. We're back on curfew now. And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, yeah. We're back on curfew. They've started that all over again. So I'm like, are we gonna ever be in it? I'm like, no. I wear my mask. I keep my distance. And I'm like, what are we doing here? It's frustrating.
Well,
I
I was
constantly
able to fly
advertise
to Melbourne, and they've closed all our borders because we've had a breakout in Sydney, and it's spreading. And this is our second lot in Sydney, but Melbourne's had it really, really bad. And they're just now opening, but they're now talking about if people are frightened. My friend before I came on rang me and she said, I'm being asked to go out on Wednesday night. And she said, I'm scared. I'm scared to go out because, you don't know if you're going to be exposed to COVID or not. So it's crazy. Life is just so different. And, there's people online saying how bad Christmas is for them. But I've said to them, it's not about the pocket, it's not about the gifts, it's all about whoever you can be with this Christmas, because it's so different, that all we need to do is just, embrace what's coming, embrace that we can be with together.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. And we can't fly. I can't fly to you. You can't fly back. And even when I fly back, it will cost $3,500 Australian dollars. So that's about 2,000 American dollars to go and stay in quarantine for 14 days.
Right, and I refuse to pay my money for someone to basically keep me in quarantine for 2 weeks. I'm like, that's a waste of my money just sitting looking at the four walls because you're like temperature thing all up my nose, all down my throat. I don't think so. Mm-mm.
And here's your food. So you sit there and eat. You get bigger, and you don't feel like eating because you're not moving around. You haven't got mind stimulation or anything. So it's just like it's a compound of everything. Crazy.
Mm.
So
It's sad.
what does 2021 look like for you?
2021 is looking like magnificent. I'm all smiles. I'm like, pandemic or not, I'm pushing forward. And we're just doing things like now, virtual, internet, because that's the only thing you can do. That's it.
Do
Everything
you
has to
know
be virtual.
what I would like to do once the COVID settles is to come to America and you and I do a live event. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Oh yes. Oh
Mm.
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We'll probably go to a very beautiful location and film it and do some special little things where you and I will be pretty much everywhere. Like, Rose, look at and they'd be like, what's wrong with them? They're nuts. Like, no, we're just enjoying life, dear.
That's it. That's it. But I would
Yeah.
also like to throw a party for like our VIP people that watch your show and invite them and say, hey, come if you would like. They can buy a ticket. They can come. They can, eat with us. We can put a bit of show on. We can bring some musos in. We can entertain them. We can talk. We can. So it would be beautiful. We could have just one VIP event. Would be really really nice that we bring people through. Mm.
Oh, yes, that would be nice. And I can
Yeah.
picture that. And you talking about a dress. I would be like, ah, I would have, oh my gosh, I like to get dressed up and everything. And this is my holiday
Beautiful.
attire, my holiday cheer. I
I
said,
love the
well,
color.
oh, thank you. Thank you very
Mm.
much. And you look nice with your
Oh, I
Santa.
put my Santa suit on only because I thought it would just be nice with some Christmas cheer. I've got so many things I could pick, but it was like I was trying to keep the girls in and hidden.
Yeah, people just
Oh,
don't understand. These are
no, but
work. Even when I'm like natural, it's
you know what they
work.
do you know what they are? They're natural floaties. When you go swimming, they keep you afloat. How do I know? I can't swim. So I went to have a learn to swim lessons. And she said, stop panicking. You have the best floaties you could possibly depend on. She said, you'll never drown. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So you and I are right. Everybody else will drown, but you and I are going to be fine.
Right, right. I can see everyone now. So I got this one, you got that one. Like, get off. I need both.
I
I
need
need
it
both.
myself.
I can't save you now.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Man, and we are going to cheers to that.
We are. Cheers.
Everyone, holiday cheer.
Holiday cheer, everybody. I hope you're all having a good time and enjoying us today. We're the crazies of the crazies from the USA to Australia, but boy, we're fun. We're enjoyable and we love every bit of it. We really do.
Well, I tell you what, it's so many people that I know they take life way too serious, and it drives them cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then I'm like, you wonder why. You wonder why. Like, oh, look at you,
Um,
so good. Like, okay, you're not gonna kill my vibe. And I'll just do my little back off dance.
you go over there into your vibe and I'll stay over here into mine.
Right, right. David gave
Mhm.
us laughing emojis. He's laughing.
I hear that David's coming to visit you.
Yes, yes,
See?
yes. I figured I had to do some serious reading because the stipulations are so ridiculous. And so I said, well, let me go ahead on and submit this paperwork so that by that time you can fly over. And either way, it's unpreventable for him. He still has to get tested before he leaves and then tested again when he lands. And hopefully they don't reiterate that 2 week thing. And if they do, I said, well, I would just have to come to wherever we're gonna, be. And I'm like, well, I'm smart
They won't
now.
let you. They won't let you. Um, I've been trying to organize somebody to come over from Africa, um, and actually, I have to go to Africa for a funeral for the 25th of January. And the day I knew I was being invited to go, I could buy a ticket the next day when I went because of the outbreak. The borders are closed again, and I can't go. So so David, you were waiting for a date for me to arrive, which was going to be the 15th of January, but now I can't come. The borders are shut and I can't get any flights at this stage. And
Mm,
because of the airways being so bad, it was like $900 to fly there. Now it's like $3,500. Mm, it's
woo,
ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, really, really
yeah,
crazy. So
it's
look,
a
you
lot.
should keep monitoring your costs if he's coming, because there'll be days that you'll be cheaper than other days. So really look at your costs
Right,
before the flights are booked. Yeah.
right,
Mm.
and it's cheaper for him to come here than it would be for me to go there. And I'm like, isn't that something? But
Mhm.
it's amazing how they do that. And I'm like, okay, so you guys basically are discriminating against us Americans, going to give us an elevated price. Why? Because we're American? That's how I feel.
No,
I'm like,
no, it's
how
not this.
unfair.
No, no, it's got nothing to do with that. It's to do with the amount of people that would normally fly out of America is no longer that amount of people. So what they're trying to do is make it so you think to do so you can fly what one, two, three, four, five people for the price to go to Africa now. And it used to five.
Yeah,
So I'm covering for 5 seats because in the
yep.
airplanes, not all of them have the seats. Some of them have the ones in between. So they're not going to fly it without having something to cover there. So yeah, it's nothing to do with it. It's about that there's not the amount of people flying. You know how many billions of people there are in America and how many people fly here. Some of the states you can't just get in a car and go, but they'll fly. And when all the state and borders are shut because of COVID, they've got to make their money somehow, and they're just trying to survive. They really are.
I
Mm.
tell you what, I was like, okay, I am not the Secret Service or the president or any affiliated things like that. So I'm like, well, you know what? Tax dollars pay for that. But then you're saying that has to come out of my pocket. Then I still have to pay taxes. So I'm like, no, I don't think that's a little fair. So, but yeah, when I did my research, I was like, yeah, it's just best you come this way because it's working
Hmm.
out better.
So
Yeah.
how long will he stay for? How long will David stay with you? Oh, oh. David, I cannot wait till I come and see you in America, mate.
I'm gonna try to keep him as long as I can. I'm gonna try to keep him. I have a feeling he's gonna be great company. I have a feeling he's always just his spirit is so wonderful, and I'm like, wow, can you pass that around, please? you know?
I
Okay.
totally understand that. Totally. I really, really do. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so cool. He's I don't know, man. He's just a rare breed. Definitely a rare breed. So I'm like, wow. So
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, that's
yeah,
really nice. Well, now, so David, you're not staying there. You're going to go to America, and then I'll probably be able to fly to America easier than I could fly to Africa anyway. Mm,
more than likely because they
yeah.
heavily invested with the airlines here in America. And
Hmm.
so of course when they invested the way that they did, of course they're like, oh no, you can come here. We're just not going there. So that's their money coming in. They want that money. So it's a little bit different. And they're like, well, and they so many other countries has banned Americans coming to their country because
Mm,
of our elevated rate of the pandemic. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mm. So if he clears both COVID, that means he should be able to come to your place and just isolate there for 14 days, which wouldn't be hard.
Yeah, because I have no problem staying in the house. I have no problem with that. And I like to stock my freezer, and that's what I do anyway. Even before this pandemic, that's how I was because the cost of groceries is just better, and I just chop it on down, my freezer bags, put my
Yeah,
dates on them, and like easy, easy pleasy.
yeah,
I don't understand
yeah.
how people go to the grocery store like every single day. I don't see how they do that.
Well, at Christmas, which was my morning this morning, so I started at 5 o'clock this morning and I went and did a really big shop. So I just did this great big shop, and that will last me for 3 months, except buying fruit and vegetables and milk. So that's
Right.
all I need to buy. And it's just great. So you've got all your tin food, you've got all your penna, all the Italian specialty bits and things that I buy. The freezers are full of meat, and now it's just enjoy. So, Sophie, school, see, it's different for you. Sophie's been on school holidays for 2 weeks. She doesn't go back to school till the 1st of February. So she's off
Oh,
all this time. Yeah, this is her big holiday where you guys have it in winter in June. So, um,
wow.
so she's on these big holidays. But what we've done is because we've bought the food, that it's like, what do you want for tea? And it's just easy. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. We can eat late if we want. We can eat once a day, whatever. It's all here, and I love it. I'm not a person to go to the supermarket and the shops every day. It's like a waste of time. Yeah,
It is.
costs
It
more,
is.
costs more money and petrol and everything to do that as well.
It does.
Mm,
It does. And
yeah.
and 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 local traveling is more wear and tear on your vehicle as well.
Yes.
So
Yes. That's true. So what else is new? Tell me, enlighten me with something.
Oh my goodness. Let's do a little holiday singing.
Oh, okay. Have you got a song?
I don't remember the words. But I can tell you, okay, I can do a couple of verses.
Well,
But my
do you want
is
me to put a song onto my speaker and we can all just sing it? And then it doesn't matter if we're in tune or not. What would you
yeah,
like?
we can do that.
What song do you want? You tell me. I'll put it on.
But that'd probably be better. Plus the camouflage my non-singing talent. Yeah.
So what would you like? Do you want Merry Christmas? Tell me, what song do you like? What's your favorite Christmas song?
What is it? Happy holidays. See, oops, that came out.
Happy holidays song has come up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now look.
Happy holidays.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm putting on.
I forgot to see. That's I said I did.
It might not even be the same.
Oh yeah, they probably renamed it. I think get on my nerves doing that. Like,
There's a commercial. Wait.
hey David.
Look, Santa Claus collapsing. He's had too much holiday cheer. Oh, this is.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
This is Happy Holiday. Is this it?
Yeah, that's the remix one. They got the big follower of Real Dence.
Do you know this one?
Look at my face. That is it.
Is there anybody? What's the other? Oh, hi, David. I don't know this song at all.
Happy holidays. Here we go.
I would have to sing Jingle Bells.
Yeah, I think we better do that. We can do that. We can do that.
I'm on a bouncy chair. I can bounce. Will I stop this and change it? Let's do Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we might want to stick to the classics.
Merry Christmas song.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, you guys, we are here having a holiday. This is our holiday. We are having a great time. And hopefully you guys are having a great time too. This is the time, you guys. This is the time.
Sophie, help me.
Happy holiday. No, let me try to hit my high note. Happy holiday.
Oh, do you want Mariah Carey?
Oh, I know I cannot hit that note.
We're trying to find Christmas. Come and say hello. Be careful. This is my daughter. Say hello.
Happy holiday.
She ran away. Here's what we want Merry Christmas. Oh, now we've got ads. This is no fun with ads. Just stay with me because we might need just some help, please. Can you just turn that light a little bit this way, please? Here we go. Hi. Oh, another Christmas. There's one thing in me. Know this one? We
A
can
little
have a
bit.
quiz. I want to never be all I want for Christmas is
I know.
you. Yes.
Here's the holidays. I don't know the words, but I in the mood to sing it anyway. We'll play the holidays. Come on, we'll do it our way.
All I want for Christmas. Yeah,
And
make
do
it never know. Wish I can come true. All I want for Christmas
it's
is
you. I just bring all the Christmas lights. Hey! Merry, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. It was so away. It's fun. It's you. Hey!
Look how gorgeous she looks. Oh, she's gone. Isn't she sexy?
Oh yeah, I was wondering how
So
she redid
sexy.
the song. Yeah, she redid the song. That is wow. Wow. I just heard about her, Mariah Carey, redoing that song. She just
Really?
redid it. Yeah, she added what's that lady name? God. Jennifer Hudson and Ariana Grande. They
Oh,
joined
really?
with Mariah Carey for that remake of that song. So I'm
Hmm.
like, oh wow, now that's
That would
big.
be beautiful. That would be beautiful, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
So
So
tell me, do you cook Christmas?
I would now that I do have a talent for. I can cook. I can
Same,
do
I can
that.
cook. Yeah.
I can
So
I
will
can
you
cook.
do you have turkey? Christmas is smaller than Thanksgiving, isn't it?
It's going to be for me.
Yeah.
It's going to be because Thanksgiving ended up turning out a little bit more than what I intended. I ended
Yeah.
up cooking way too much food. So, and it was only what five? Well, if you count the baby, that'd be six. So five adults and well, 4.5 adults because it was a teenager, and then the infant. So I guess yes, but the oh my gosh, my granddaughter ate like I was like, well, she's eating all this food. Oh my goodness. So that was
How
pretty
old
cool.
is she? Or how old is
She's
she?
she's 10 months now,
Okay.
and, once we cut the food down and everything, we just put her in a high chair, and she just took a little hands and was like yum 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 yum. I was like, wow, look at her go. And David calls her boss baby. Boss baby.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
It's
that's
very
so funny.
appropriate though. And she responds to it like, yeah, I know he's talking to me. I'm boss baby. Yeah, just like I am. Good
Oh, that
grief.
is funny. That's funny.
Yeah. Yes. So if
Yeah.
everyone has a drink, oh, we got to go this way. Then it's backwards with the
She,
camera.
it is. It is. It's the. I've just realised the camera's backwards, so I was just trying to move it a little bit.
You know, gotta find it. So cheers again.
Cheers to you. Cheers,
Yeah.
everybody. Hope you have a
Happy,
beautiful Christmas.
happy holidays.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Man, that is good.
It
That is really
is.
good.
It is.
Mm. Whew.
So, so what else? Talk to me.
Well, I had a person that was supposed to have been appearing with us as a surprise, but unfortunately, she couldn't make it, and therefore, I guess I told her, well, we can just reschedule because I don't want her to lose her job. She was
No.
scheduled to get off at a certain time, but with shortage at work, they were like, oh no, you need to stay at work. I said, well, honey, don't lose your job. Don't do
No.
that.
No.
Yeah,
No. You can't. You can't afford to these days. It's crazy.
exactly. Exactly.
Mm.
So I was like, no, we can just reschedule something. We can work something else out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because
is
she
this
was,
your last show for this year?
oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My scheduling has quadrupled, but I'm not upset about it at all. I'm very joyous about it because it's something I've been working towards. And that let me know that my hard effort and me busting my tail feather, you know, is starting to pay off. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, that is awesome, man. So
Mm.
I'm looking
Mm.
forward to it, and I'm just my heart starts fluttering when I think about it because I'm like, oh my goodness, what? What? When you start a journey and you want to see it through and you start
Yeah.
receiving the blessings, I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm Dorothy on a golden yada, 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 brick road. So there you go.
Oh, you're funny. You're really funny. So, do you do one of these a day? Like, how often do you do them?
My well, I also have to go by other people's schedules. So
Yep.
a lot of times when I want to do something scheduled, a lot of times I have to fluctuate my schedule to, you know, so that I can still get the interviews and the marketing done and the advertising done and the woo done. Like, okay, and then I have to turn the fan on like, okay, I'm hot now. Ugh. I just feel like a wow. Like, good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like almost sometimes I said, oh, I might need an assistant now. But hey,
But
I'm
that's
like,
good. That's good.
yeah, I love the challenge. I love the
Yeah.
challenge. Like, I can do this. I can do this. I got it. I got it. Next thing you know, I'm like, the wheels are just like the hamster.
And
And
it will
that,
be great having David there to help you as well.
yes, yes, I'm hoping that everything will go according to plan. No hiccups with the um people using the pandemic as an excuse to say, hey, but what about the people that are being saved? What about those people? That's not, that's like everyone's getting punished. And I know I've been being saved. I have zero symptoms. I definitely take care of myself. I I may not eat everything that I know that they say is right for me, quote unquote, but my body feels good. I feel good. My mind feels good. And that's what matters. And my spirits are good. So, and I do abide by the CDC guidelines, the social distancing, wearing a mask, constant hand washing, hand sanitizer when you're out and about. And normally I carry my own little wipes. So if I have to go in the store with the cart, I don't grab the cart with my hands. I have a wipe in this hand and a wipe in that hand, and I grab like that. I'm like, let's go. So, like, no, because people, if they cough and they don't have any gloves on, and they put their hand right back on the cart,
That's right. That's right.
you can transfer it. And then they said how long that stuff can be on surfaces. I'm like, no, thank you. Mm-mm.
When we
So
go to the supermarket here, they have alcohol wipes that you can pull and you wipe all over your trolley. And there's somebody there doing it, but you can also grab it and do it as well. So you're walking away. And I do my hands first, and then I do the trolley, and then I go and I stick to that one trolley. And I don't. It's really stupid. I don't pick the things at the front anymore. But there's a gap. I'll pick the one at the back where people haven't handled it so much. But if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. If you're going to bring it home, you're going to bring it home, because you can pick up something at the supermarket that somebody's already touched and it's there for a long time before the sickness actually moves. So,
Right.
We can only do our best. We can only do our best, can't we?
That is very true. Extremely true. And David, I guess, wants to say, let's show that. That is definitely cheers. Definitely right in our swing of things.
Oh, David.
There you go. He's always, isn't he? Oh my God.
Honestly.
I told him, I said, I said, you're the only one that I can talk to.
Do you talk to him every day?
Oh, yes. Every day. Sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. So regular, very regular contact. Video, texting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So what else are you going to be doing for Christmas instead of just...
Well, Christmas in Australia is totally different than what you do. So I love to go Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. I don't buy anything. I'm usually done by Christmas Eve, but I love the atmosphere. So I go down the street and I walk around the shopping centre just feeling the happiness. There's always great songs are going. People are like really tense and everything else. Don't get involved with any of that. I just enjoy that. And then on Christmas Eve, I have a few drinks with some friends, and I do, because I'm Italian, I do a beautiful Italian platter. So we just do cheeses and salamis and olives, and we make some Greek things and everything else and some dips. And then Christmas Day we get up, church is first, and then we come home and we do our presents, and then we cook, and then we have this beautiful big lunch, and then we sleep the afternoon off watching movies. And then Boxing Day, we go to the beach. And you just
Boxing Day?
Yeah, Boxing Day. The
Boxing?
day after Christmas Day is called Boxing Day. What do you call it?
The day after Christmas. We don't. Like,
No, it's
Boxing
a Boxing Day. Yeah, even on the calendar it says Boxing. Sophia, can you get me the
Day? It
calendar, please?
does?
It is. It is. It's Boxing Day. Kuklitsa,
But,
can I have the calendar, please?
so that's an Australian
And
thing?
so we get up and we go to the beach, we take food, we just pick, we play around in the water, we relax, and then we come home whenever we want to. Thank you.
Wow.
So look at this. I don't think you'll be able to see it. But wait. So here's the day after, and it says Boxing Day. Wait a minute, I can't see how I can get you to see it.
Wow, it
But
sure does.
it says Boxing Day. Yep. Christmas Day and then Boxing Day. And Boxing Day, thousands of people go to the beach. Or the cinemas, they put all the new releases come out on Boxing Day. So they are full. And you've got to buy your ticket now to go there. And they start like 8 o'clock in the morning and they go through to like 2 o'clock in the morning, solidly booked. You can't get in. If you haven't bought your ticket before the day, you don't get in. And it's all new releases. So you're either at the beach, at home collapse, or you go to the cinemas. So that's about it. And then,
I said are closed.
sorry,
Closed cinemas. Closed.
are yours closed? Oh, we went and saw. Oh, the cave people. Who were the cave people? I can't think what they're called. Um, I'd have to ask Sophia. I can't remember, but we went to the pictures the other day, and they've got it that they sell a ticket. You've got a seat, and then one empty, a seat, one empty, a seat, one empty. But because you're a family, you're allowed to put your seats together. You're allowed to sit together. But if you're not, you've got to have a seat between you. But no, they've been open for months now, for months and months and months. We were only shut down for 6 weeks. That's it.
I was
And
been shut
we had
down this entire year. Our cinemas
no.
never, no, at the entire year.
They've not released. It's only now they're releasing some new releases. What they have done when they opened, because a lot of the new movies were pulled off to because they weren't going to make their money, so they pulled them off to release them next year. So a lot when they opened, they played old movies, but because people were so confined after 6 weeks of being in their home, people went because they wanted to go. But our shopping centre, it's the most craziest thing. Monday and Tuesday, you could go and it's so quiet. Wednesday being a pension day, it would be busy. And then Thursday, you would still be busy. Friday, you would have the workers. Saturday, Sunday. Now, since COVID, it's busy all the time. People are spending money all the time. Nobody's home. You can't get into a cafe. The supermarkets have got lineups of like 20 people behind them. It's absolutely crazy. People have not stopped spending money since we came out of COVID in our town. It's a crazy, hard to get a park any day. And it's not normally like that.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. But I've got a coach, JT Fox, and I follow him. And when he was living in a busy area in America, he was showing us how like the streets were just dead. You wouldn't see anybody, and it was just crazy. And I thought it had changed now. I thought everything was back open, but you're saying it's gone back into closing again.
It never
Christmas is going to
opened.
be so different.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be well, like my mom, she understands, my mother does. But
Yeah.
my younger nieces, nephews, the younger generation, they're like, why you can't come? You can't come home for Christmas. And if it hurts you, like, because if I come, you're looking for someone else and someone else. And I'm like, I can't be exposed to that many people. I don't,
Yep.
not to
Yeah.
say, but I can't guarantee who they have been around or how safe they have been. So
Yep.
I won't do it. I won't do a large gathering. I just won't do it. Five,
It's not
six,
worth it.
it's not. It's not worth it.
No.
I don't think it's worth it.
We don't have to wear masks here.
You don't have to
So,
wear masks.
nope.
Cause what?
I have them.
The fun
Oh,
day.
David. David. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. David, I can't wait. I can't wait to be there next year because do you know what they do in Africa? They have, it's their holiday season. So all of January, everything changes and the safaris open because it's their winter. So the safaris all open and everything else. So I've been talking to Shelter and he was coming to Australia. And then it was like, no, 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 I'm not missing out on January. I'm going to safari and I'm going here and I'm going there. And there's concerts going and there's parties going. And it's just a holiday season. One holiday thing after the other come January. As soon as Christmas hits, they go into holiday season and everything is open to them and they're able to go anywhere and everywhere because it's their winter. So not many people come to visit. And their COVID is bad, but I haven't heard very many stories lately about it. I think it's got a lot better, but I don't know what it's going to be like in January when they all move around and everything else. But yeah, fun day. See, Boxing Day is a fun day. But David, I've heard all the stories for what happens in January for you guys, and it's so much fun. Honestly, that's when we need to be there. Next year, we'll have a whole month in Africa. We'll do all. Yeah, we plan that. Even if it's only 2 weeks, so we can go on safari and do all the beautiful things. Mm. Shelter also goes to a river near him and he collects the vines and they make seats out of them and they swing over the water and they can drag their feet in the water. And I could hear him dragging his feet in the water as he swings on this thing. And it's like caveman. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. A lot of my friends in Africa take me for a walk and they just say, look, we're just going to do this or we're going to go here. And, they'll get on a motorbike. A motorbike is the best way for them to travel if it's close by. And I quite often, somebody will put me on a bike with them and they're hanging on and the camera is sitting here on the shoulder of the person driving. I get to see as they go and I see all the streets and everything else. It's so beautiful. Lots of beautiful things. You should see the banana trees that they grow. Oh, and mango trees. Oh, they have the biggest mango trees. And they just go up and pluck one off and they just chew it and just eat it. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy. Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. But
Yeah.
that would be stuck underneath the tree.
Oh.
Just give me another one. Please, somebody go get another one.
Do you know what? I see them squat and I think, oh my God, there's no way I could squat. There's no way. And I think if I got down squatting, they'd have to hang on to my hands and pull me back up again because there's no way I'm going to get
You
up.
and me both.
I'll be like a monkey with my hands and knees on my feet on the ground, my hands and my ass up in the air, going, I'll just get up, I'll just use the tree. I'll be like climbing the tree. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. I apologize. But
Well,
yeah.
that it, I get it. I get it. My real ones, more than likely, they get it too. So this is what we do here. We be ourselves. That's what
Yeah.
we do here. And that's why I love you because you always yourself. And our energy and our chemistry is so great. I just like, oh my God, I
It
love Rose. She is, as they
is.
say,
It is.
so. Yes, I love it.
Oh,
Some people
yeah.
would say, "Oh, that's your sister from another mother."
Yes,
There you go. We can do that too. We
that's
can do that.
another. Because we say a sister from another mister.
Oh, that can happen because I was rolling stone.
Oh, we're funny. We're funny.
This
I
has
am
me
trying.
toasty.
It is. Tasty. Cheers,
Yeah.
everybody. I do have the
Oh,
Christmas music still going, but I've got it turned very low.
welcome to our party.
Yes.
Holiday.
Oh, I've got something to show you. So, cherries. Have you? I wanted to show you Australian cherries. So it comes in a box like this,
Mhm.
and look at these cherries. Look how big they are. Have you seen cherries this big before?
Beautiful.
Yeah, they're absolutely.
Look at the
I'll just pick one up.
color.
Yeah, look at them. I'll pick a couple up for you to see them. Look at them. Aren't they
Oh, I
beautiful?
know they are bursting with flavor. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. And look, when you eat one, this will be very gracious. Hang on.
Okay.
See how much?
They're like, bust that cherry. Bust that cherry. Mm. Wait a minute. Can we press the pause button?
I'm trying not to choke on the cherry. I was going to show you how fat they
Oh
were.
my God. Man. Okay. Mm-mm.
I think we'll put a song on. Wait. Oh. Oh, that will be now. We'll be quiet for a minute.
Hey, they do have a such thing as naughty Santa, naughty. There, right. I guess they even have a song about it, don't they? I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
You are so terrible.
Remember
Oh,
when they make it
oh,
naughty?
I have to keep myself together. You are
So
so naughty. Oh, David, what have you got to say? Pull her into line. Come on. Give her a smack on the butt. No, no, don't. She might like it.
Woo.
Oh,
Oh my goodness! Wow! Oh wow!
oh, oh, this
That
will be beautiful.
this is
I
holiday
like
cheer.
it. Is a holiday cheer. Oh,
Oh
I can
wow!
laugh and laugh and laugh till I start to cry. So I had to stop my laughter. No, I'll let show you cherries. This is Andre Botticelli. He's
Oh
going
wow!
to sing Hallelujah, which will be very beautiful. We'll just listen to it for a second while we collect our thoughts.
Okay, okay.
Oh, oh my goodness. Cheers.
That's a definite. I need a 1 2 1 2. I definitely need a microphone checker.
Mm. Do we have anybody on other than David?
We do.
No.
Is they if they don't have a holiday cheer after they see this, I don't know what
Oh
to
my.
tell them.
Oh, look, honestly,
Like,
this is, I don't know if this is good. I'm going to take my earbuds out. Hear me when I take them out. Can you hear me?
mhm, I can.
The connection is really bad. Breaking up. Can you hear it?
The
Hello?
what? The music? Yes.
The
Can
connection's
you?
gone. Wait.
They would do that. Want to disturb the holiday cheer? Really? They want to disturb the holiday cheer.
I'm
We are
here.
having.
Can you hear
You can
me?
hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes. Great. Awesome.
Good.
And I can see the freezing a little
Yeah,
bit.
it froze and I went black. So I thought, oh, I might take these out. But then it went black even more. So as long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
what do you do for New Year? Do you go out? Do you have the fireworks? What does America do? We don't hear anything about America for New Year's Eve.
um, they did used to, but since COVID and the pandemic situation, just like our 4th of July, they had virtual fireworks, which totally took the fun out of it. It's totally different to just see little lights flashing on a screen versus seeing them in the sky under the stars. It's just the whole experience
Yeah.
was wiped away.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering they probably do the same thing this year, virtual.
It won't be
I
the same.
mean,
It won't be the same.
not. I did, and I found myself just turning it off because I was like, this is boring. That's, you're just sitting there and watching like, I wish I was there. All you keep doing is saying, I wish I was there. I wish I was there. So the whole experience is just gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. No vendors, no funnel cakes, no,
And
like, wait a minute.
what's a funnel cake?
A funnel cake is basically junk food, complete junk food. And it's a funnel cake where it's just all swirly and it looks like a little funnel like that, like a funnel type of funnel thing. It looks like that. And then they put that white powder sugar on top. To me, it's disgusting, but it's like a tradition when you go to events like that. You just get a funnel cake, basically to say like, "Hey, I got a funnel cake."
Never never seen that or heard about it. First time I've ever heard about it. I've heard about your biscuit gravy, and that looks disgusting. But we don't get a gravy here. Um, so no, no,
Not even homemade gravy.
nowhere, nowhere. If you come here, there's nowhere you'll get biscuit and gravy. Nowhere. Mm.
That is a southern tradition here in the US. It's like if you're from what they call the South, that's tradition. Some people eat that for breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. But it's too much bread consumption for me. But I once in a while will do the biscuit and gravy. Once in a while. Because I don't want to be as wide as my chair. I want to still be able to, be seen in the frame.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have my meat on my bones, but hey, I carry it well.
I love that. I adore that. That's so cool. Really, really love
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
And
So yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, you never even tried it? Never.
you can't get it here in Australia. You can get chips and gravy, but you can't get biscuit and gravy.
Chips and gravy.
Yeah, you get chips, ask them to put gravy over it. That's, yeah, I don't have that. I probably have it like once every 5 years. I will try it, and I have to be. It's got to be a really really cold day, and I want the gravy to keep the chips hot. And I don't eat any. I'm not a sauce girl, so I don't put tomato sauce or I have barbecue sauce on a hamburger if I have that, and that's probably every 3 months. That's it. The only time I have sauce. Mm, mm.
Barbecue sauce on a hamburger. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Now, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, and I
Yes.
like that one. And this time they have now I've forgotten what they're called. New, I think it's called a duckum, and it's a chook inside of a duck inside of a turkey. So when you cut it, you get birds, the three flavors of different birds. Some actually a pigeon, a chicken, a duck, a turkey, and it's like the pigeon, the chicken, the duck, the turkey. So it's big, and when you cut it, it's circles of different meats, all the bones and everything. I've never
I've
had.
never,
I'm not into, so I don't like them. But that's a new tradition in Australia.
well, I've had duck. Never, ever, ever had pigeon. Ever. And
Or
here,
pigeons.
is
Yeah,
it?
I like pigeon. Yeah, I eat pigeon and quail, not very often, but I do. Excuse me, I prefer quail more than pigeon. Um, and yeah, chicken I eat. I don't. Duck's fatty, really, really fatty. And turkey I eat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to bring, when I come to Australia, I'm going to have to bring some biscuit and gravy.
No, customs. They take it from you. Yeah, you can't bring food in. Not allowed to bring food in. They go through. If you've got food, they'll go through your luggage.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. You just have to starve till you get home. But you can come and eat at my place because I'll feed you. I cook all the time, so you'll never starve. Like you're hungry, here's more food. Here's more food. Here's more food. That's what it's like at my place.
Wow. So I will have to get very, very skinny before I come to your place. And then I can come back my normal size.
Oh,
Okay. So,
funny.
yeah, I'll do that.
David's still on because where David is, it's 3:15 in the morning for him. Is he still there?
It appears as though because he just made a comment.
Holiday cheese. Oh, he's looking at us the cheese. How beautiful.
Yes, and then
And he's
he just
laughing. Is he
so yeah,
laughing?
he's laughing like, yeah, I'm still here. And I
Can I?
get him every time. I'm like, there you go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm here. David, on Instagram this morning, I did a live with Shelter and I played all of his songs and everything on it. And also because his new song's released. And so this man comes on and says, "Hi, I'm reading this and I'm still
Excuse me, I'm still talking. I'm playing all the music and everything. Shelter's talking with really bad connection from Africa. And then this guy says, I love you. And it's like, I'm still talking and still talking. Then he says, wait for it. Bring me up. I'm in bed naked. No one to bed with you. Oh God, we have to have trolls everywhere. Honestly, why would somebody do that? Why? And here I am trying to stay really calm, really together, play more songs, trying to delete their messages. It was so funny. It was like, oh, I've never ever done a live on Instagram. I don't think I'll ever do one again.
Yeah, people can get a little like, okay. Then they
Crazy.
say, oh, they call me crazy. I'm like, I'm not crazy. So let's do a comparison chart. You know, my crazy compared to your crazy. We'll see which one wins.
Why are you doing this to me? Stop away. Just go away. And then when we got that man, it's really funny. Oh, honestly, social media is so funny. So
It is.
do you love your YouTube thing? Do you find that that's very successful?
You know what? The times we're in,
Yeah,
it has to be. You
yeah,
have to make it be successful. You have to change the narrative to be in your favor. And if you don't, social media can take you and suck you in and spit you back out with no return. You have to be strong for social media. You have to be strong. I see why they make laws about the bullying, online bullying. I see why they have that because I had, well, one person that I really had to actually report and say, hey, enough is enough. You're carrying it way too far. When I can't calm that person back down, say, leave me alone. And I only give so many warnings because I'm old school. You know
yeah,
how old school, we usually only like to say something once, maybe twice. Especially we figure out, okay, you're a little slow. You something's wrong with you. You didn't understand the first time. I'm gonna repeat it a little slower so that you can grab the understanding.
yeah.
So they did it, and but they kept at it. And David knows about it. I was like, whoo, this person is trying my patience. So, he was like, he's like, okay, let me see what I can do. And he even tried. But then when he didn't succeed either, I was like, and then they kept just doing it. I said, you know what? This is it. This is ridiculous. And then it became threatening. And I mean, it got bad. It got bad. And I was like, no more games. You have to go. And
Yeah.
it got so bad that I had to contact the authorities and show them. Yeah, I did. I showed them everything they had been saying. I screenshot everything that they said, everything. It got that bad because, and I had, you know how your screenshots can only carry so much. And it ended up being like 6 screenshots worth of ridiculousness. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And the words are that tiny. So, and they fill up 6 times of a screenshot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? Yeah. And then next thing you know, they took their whole entire social media. They traced the IP address to actually locate that person because it was that bad. They were trying to even blackmail me. And,
Wow.
yeah, that bad. So I was like, okay, I'm not giving you one iota.
That's crazy.
Penny, you're nuts. You're ridiculous. You're out of your mind. You have done too many drugs. No, no. So, and I try not to get to that point to involve authorities, but it had definitely got that bad.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's
It,
really, really sad.
I'm just playing a song in the back, Christmas song.
So let's go back into our cheer.
Yes, to our cheer, music. Cheers to that success, and you conquered it, and you kicked its butt, and off it's gone. Congratulations.
Like they say, the peasant, off with you, peasant, off.
And so anybody who's got any problems, you now know who to come and get all the advice that you need, and you learn to get rid of them. I don't take on anybody like that. I don't. In my personal page, I don't have anything bad. And I was so shocked with this morning with it. It was like, well, how come this is happening on Instagram? But yeah, I'll be ready if I ever do another live.
Well, yeah, you have some people that would get bold enough to not back down, thinking that, oh yeah, I'm gonna back you down. No, I'm not gonna back down. But I'm not stupid. I know how to handle you in a sense where I will save the world from you.
Oh, that's good. Hey, I like that. Saving the world. Yeah, I like that very much.
Exactly. Yes. And no, I didn't submit any type of payment. But I did say my tax dollars got you. My tax dollars got you covered.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm glad that I have that thick skin where I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. You have to, like the pirates used to do, make you walk the plank.
But do you find with time though that you're thick-skinned up to a point, and then it's like, oh, you come crashing down? Do you ever get to that?
I have, but it was private. And I was like, okay, I gotta get myself together here. This is crazy. I can't let them win. I would feel defeated. And I'm like, oh no, I was born a winner. I'm not gonna no, you're not gonna defeat me. Absolutely not. Bye bye. See my smoke or whatever. Another one bites the dust.
Yep.
There we go.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the way I carry that. And of course, everyone has their moments. Of course, but I reach out to people I know I can trust 100% and say, hey, this occurred. What do you think I should do? Because I'm not feeling proper right now. Like I'm not feeling the way I'm normally supposed to feel.
Yeah, I totally understand that, because it does. It gets you to the stage where it's like you're doing really, really well, and you can be doing really well for ages, and then it's like, wow, there's just something out of balance, and that takes something, and then you come back again, we all bounce back. We are fighters, we're strong ladies, and I love that about us. Yeah.
Exactly.
Again.
Correct. Fighters, warriors, Amazon princesses, whatever you want to call us. Yes. We're there. Anything that says ta-da!
Oh, so funny and interesting. Oh, David, at least we're keeping safe if no one else. Did anybody have any questions? Is anybody asking anything today?
No, not tonight. I think they were just with the Christmas holiday cheer, and I believe they just enjoyed seeing us have a great time. And that's what we wanted to present, that
Yeah.
holiday cheer.
Yeah.
So, and we did that successfully. Thank you.
Girlfriend catch up.
They'll probably get some questions in after everything wraps up, and oh, I wish I missed it. What about this and that and the third?
Yeah.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes. Yeah. You know, to subscribe is the best thing, because you know what people don't understand, and this goes for my art as well. You all put so much effort in. We're all working so hard, and you know, we just, the way you can reward us to thank us without even costing you any money is just subscribe, just to click that, you know, hey, I'm going to subscribe. And then you grow us, and we then grow our audience. And then if you share it with somebody, then we've got two people for the same blessing, one person. And it's just amazing how it goes, because then we can give you more. We can then look at what we can do to entertain you, different shows. You can even make comments of what you would like to see or hear. You know, I always offer my people, tell me what you want, tell me what's good, tell me what's bad. You know, excuse me, ask questions, because then it makes it more interesting for everyone. If the more interaction, like, the more subscriptions will grow, and we all benefit, and it's beautiful.
Yes, yes. And that's what it took for me to get my growth. I had to interact with thousands of people. And yeah, it's hard to do that, but I found a little secret to it. I found a little formula. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm like, oh, okay. And so now I'm like, well, let me. So things is like, I'm like, yes, I did it. I did it. It took me a little, it was a definite learning process. I tell you that. And, but I've always been, I've had no problem keen to keen to learning anything. So I guess that helps me. But I do want to. I have a question. Do you plan on expanding your brand?
I Yes. I've got lots, and look, I'm here. I'll get it after the last one. Had my artist said this, you shouldn't have said that, and it's like, no, this is me. You get me as a whole package. So I'm not going to beat around the bush or try to answer something without answering. So yeah, I have some. I've actually had some really bad time. So I've had to cancel contracts. It's been quite an ordeal. The last 6 weeks has been the most challenging I've ever experienced. So I have a very big A-list, and something's happened, and we've had to put that on hold. Not a family, a personal thing. So you know, we won't go there. You know, so that one's on hold.
Right.
Another artist I had to let go, and it was just really, really sad. And I'm really in a position of which way. I'm at a crossroad, and there's these roads, and it's like, will I take this road? Will I take this road? So I'm doing merchandise, but I'm going, and I've decided to do merchandise for everyone. So instead of being in, I'm doing contracts for people for merchandise. So the artists that are like, most of my artists are in Ghana, Accra, you know, Kumasi, those. So they have no money and they need money. So I've said to them, you like to do contract. Now, this is new. I haven't told anybody. So you're hearing this. I have probably 50 artists that have said yes. Now, there's companies out there that do this, but they give them like $2 for a t-shirt. And that's not fair. That's not fair. It's their logo. It's their, it's, so I work with people with percentages. So I said, I'll give you this amount of percentage if you want me to do, and you tell me what you want to do. So I will pay for it. I will get it printed and I'll get it delivered, and they will make their percentage out of it. So this gives them money to actually go and record a song or do a video for a song. Some of them have said to me, I don't want the money straight away, which is like, for Africa, that's a really big. They said we will live with the hustle on how we live now. But if you can save up, and when I've got enough to do a video, I want to do a video for this song. So they're not under my label, but they're under my merchandise label. So they'll come in and I'll save it. And then when I say, yes, I've got enough, then I can give them a producer, make sure it's quality, help them with it, pay that with them, which is out of their merchandise thing. So this is what I'm doing. This will help more people. I'm also looking to start a bar. As well. Just have to work out who I can trust to work at the moment. Alcohol doesn't go.
Yeah, it gets tricky. It gets tricky.
Part of this. So it's like somebody else has got the land, somebody else is going to build them. They just want me to put some furniture in. They'll give me a percentage of what comes through. If I get a percentage and it's something and it pays back the money for the furniture, I will do that. I still have shelter, but shelter's changed with me, so it's a totally different road now. And I'm just walking that walk, and there's still got 3 songs to come out, and then we'll see what happens. And what else? Still got 3,000 in West Africa that I'm still looking to do the resort and everything else. That's a very good project. So
wow.
Studio in my for people that can come. So if somebody from Africa wants to come over, can't stay at my home, but wants to come to songs, they want to come over for 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have a place for them to come, and they can stay there. They can come into my home, they can record, we get it sorted, get some videos done and help them. So, there's lots that happen. The merchandise I'm really excited about. Something in total control helps so many people. Without anybody telling me I can or I can't.
Exactly.
Do you know
we stand it loud and proud?
The hardest position in the music industry is executive manager, because you're supposed to be invisible, and I can't be invisible.
Oh, Rose.
We'll change the subject.
Yes.
It's the hardest position in the music industry, because you're not supposed to be seen. You're not supposed to interact. You're not supposed to be easy accessible. And it's the hardest. We need to change the subject. This is Christmas Eve.
Okay. So we're going to put this comment up because this is a positive one as well. Wonderful goal. Definitely. Cheers to that.
Thanks, David.
Well, I wish I was there to have your back, because I will turn into Shania and be like, don't mess with my Rose. You better back it up and stay back. Cause you know I'm in that car too.
Oh, you know, I can imagine doing that, and I can imagine you doing that now.
Oh, the head roll and all, everything. I'm
I,
like, okay, okay.
I have an artist. I'm not playing it here, and I'm going to send it to you. Um, it's a statement song, and I don't know whether we can release it. So I will value your input, and I'll probably send it. Might even send it to David because it would be good. But being this solely for Americans, and it's quite interesting, and it's like standing up for Americans. So
Wow.
for I hate saying black, but you know, for the Africans, for the I don't like Negro as a word either, but it's that culture that, you know,
Right.
riots and all the rest. And the artist sent it to me yesterday and said, I really want this out in USA. And I thought, wow, it needs to be heard. Don't know what would come back at me, but it would be a really good song to do. I'm going to send it to you right. It's not a song that's been released, and I will trust your judgment, and I'll send it to David and give me some input to whether we should play this song and put it out there or not. It's a thing to do, and it will be standing up for some rights. It's just a really good song, but it was like, whoa. Natty B's my friend. He is from West Africa, and he's a nurse, and he's a nurse in America. But he goes home and he does music, and he does music, and he's got a radio station, and everything else. Very charming young man, gone through some sort of religious things. I've followed him for a long time, and he put politics. And he made it that when you were voting, not to vote from what your family, but vote for where you need to change. And that's a really good song as well. Well, this song that my has given me is something like that, but for America. And it's like, remember Pink did Mr. President? It's a real statement song. So yeah, I'll send it to you and let me know how you feel.
I am really wait. I can't wait to hear that one.
When I'm I love my WhatsApp. I can send anything anywhere, and I know it's secure.
Right. Yeah. The end to end encryption is a blessing. I love that. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Because I just heard about the new thing with Instagram.
What is it?
They changed. It was December 20th, I believe, where they changed where if you use the Instagram app, that you're consenting to basically them what they call being your overlooker. Like you move, Instagram move, we see you type of deal. So I'm like, okay.
So many artists use Instagram. You know, two of my artists have over 60,000 people on their Instagram. And, you know, it's such a big platform, and it's such a good platform. But the fault is that, you know, if they're doing that, where do you sit with them? And Instagram and Facebook are all owned by the same people anyway. So it's really one. And you know now that you've got the business app, there's a little app. It's like a dusty blue, and it has all of your accounts on, so you can monitor instead of having to go through your feed. You can just open that, and it would give you a comment that's been put underneath it. Now that is really good because, you know, sometimes I don't find it, but some, you know, people find that things are not said that are very nice. You've got an opportunity to move it without, you know, and it comes up very quickly as well, and it's all in one little app for you. Facebook. Now that can connect to your Facebook and your Instagram. So it means that, and mine are connected to that. So if Instagram's looking at me there, they're going to be looking at me here as well.
Right.
So, but you know something that I've got the Rosie World Records Instagram, and I've got my own Rose Martini in Instagram. So one's personal, one's business. And if I've got my Rosie World Record one and I commented something on my personal one, that all shows in my Rosie World Record one, and then other people have been able to see it. And it's like, how can you see it? Now, Delta did penetration time. I sent a really sexy, hot message like, oh my God, I can just imagine. And it was like, that's it. And it wasn't. Now, I did that May. Not even thought about it. A month ago, I get a message from Shelter. Do you know that everybody can see this comment on Rosie World Record? It was like, and it wouldn't be something I would have said anywhere, but it was just relevant to the song because penetration time is all about sex. So it was to do with the song, but the image it gave me was like, whoa. So now I don't use Instagram because I don't know who can actually see it. I've got a team that manages what Rosie Records, and if that's open, I can see everything. So now I don't. Now it's like, no, can't talk here. You come to WhatsApp because I have to be careful. You don't realise that it cross threads it. I didn't realise to say back and let me know. So it's a learning tool. That's all it is. Yes, be mindful. Be mindful.
Oh my goodness! Like, well, you know,
David there.
Oh, David, thank you.
David say.
He said.
So is your birthday? I know David told me. I'm 9th of September. When is your
8th? The 8th of September.
Then I'm done that. Yeah, that's it. We need to party, even if it's on this.
Because right.
My 9th, so we were actually celebrating the birthday on the same day to me.
What?
Because I'm a day ahead of you. So your 9 p.m. is the 8th. It's the 9th. So we can celebrate our birthdays at the same time. We'll have to do something, even if it's only 10 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
Birthdays, hey?
Definitely. Definitely. So that's what it is. I was like, I knew it. I didn't know, but now like 2 peas in a pod.
And you know, yeah. And, you know, even your dress, I would wear that so yeah. And I've even got something so similar. I'm actually, I could just go and put it on and it would be like, we're twins. We're just twins. Even colours and it's amazing. Really.
That is awesome, man. That kicks butt. Like, that kicks butt. Yeah. I love it. Oh, my goodness. And he says he's still here. David, you're going to be tired. You're going to be tired.
Because it's now 3:45 for him. He must love us very much.
I believe so. I think he do. Because I would probably like.
When are you two going to shut up? I just want to close my eyes. Just go, please. And oh,
Baby.
oh,
Cheers to that. Ah!
yeah. We're gonna do it. Yep.
Yeah. That's gonna happen. Oh, wait.
David, this is a really big number for me. So not that I care about it. So it's gonna be awesome. Awesome. So yeah, we might even live stream it from the party the whole time. That we've got like 2 or 3 hours if we can. Would be really, really lovely.
But that would be awesome. Yeah. So now I know. Oh, I'm so looking for September now. Oh my goodness. What?
We could do better, and I could come to America.
Oh my God. That'd be what? Oh man. Oh, Rose. So I know how. Oh yeah, we there. Oh yeah, I can't say it here.
Why can't you say it here? I say everything here.
It's against the YouTube guidelines. What I got right here, it can't come. It can't make it out of.
Do you know
It can't make it out.
on
But
YouTube?
we're already here, so yeah.
Yeah.
Holiday cheer.
Oh, that's funny.
And thumbs up for that.
Thumbs up.
Yes. Cheers to that upcoming birthday live on YouTube. You got that right. It's gonna be so awesome.
You will be there. We can have this, like the three of us can do some birthday cheer together.
He just had a birthday. David, yeah, he just had a birthday. Yeah.
But when it's our birthday, he will be in America with you.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Either way, he'll be there one way or the other. No matter if we're Australia, America, or even in Africa, it doesn't matter. He's gonna be right there, and I'm gonna make sure. Right? Come on, baby. I can sing a little bit better now since my cheer is kicked in. Come on, holiday cheer.
Come on, keep going. Come on, we want more.
One more. Holiday. There you go.
Holiday cheer, that is called, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Holiday Cheer.
Oh, I'm out of breath for that one. That came from way down under, and I had to pull it up, and
Beautiful, gorgeous.
that is something. But guess what? I am of legal age to consume, and I do not suggest any underage anything.
True.
I don't care what it is. So I just wanted to make that very clear disclaimer.
But you have to say it. You've got to protect yourself. It just doesn't happen. You can't. You got to cover yourself.
Yeah, that way they run this video, they can't say that I did not say that. So you guys not dealing with the naive person here at all. Definitely not. And Rose, they don't understand.
They don't.
understand. But like they say, is it's better to show them than what you can tell them.
True. Very true. What's he put up?
I
There's a
think
there's a
that I
microphone. What's all the other things behind it? She
it's like
does.
I guess it was my opera moment that I just had.
She
I
does it.
guess it was
You can hear it quite well.
just put a big X for me not to do that again. That's
Oh,
all.
and having hers an X factor that she won first prize, and we need the pins and the tickly things to fall down. The sparkly things. Yeah, yeah, that was the performance. Loved it. You got a beautiful lady here, David. You're very lucky.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's
I,
right, David. Hmm. So yeah, and he's my official moderator for my channel as well.
really?
Yeah, he is. He is. He's my official moderator. Because he made me aware, and that's what a moderator for your channel is for. Something I can't catch everything, but your moderator is like your person that basically have your back, and I know he definitely has my back, and he did help me bring attention to some comments that were
Not
not appropriate for the YouTube channel, and and that's what a moderator is for. They're there to help monitor, because I can't catch everything. I have all this other stuff going on behind the camera that oh you just can't catch everything, and that's why we said thank you.
It's true. You've got to have a team. You've got to have a team that can help you and support you and know that they've got your back. And this is what I say to the guy, my artist. When you're sleeping, I'm awake. When I'm sleeping, they're awake. So I said we can watch each other's. We can watch the comments. I did a post. Yesterday I got ready. She said 21st and ready yesterday to do this. But what I did is I went on Facebook, and it was like, I'm just swinging around like this and chatting. I think for like 2 minutes, and somebody put, "Give me the money," but this was like 2 hours after, so I didn't see it. And then Shelter was awake. He sends me a screen. Says, "Block the person. You don't need the person in your life." It's like, no, I don't know the person. But why would you put, "Give me the money"? It wasn't about money. It was about going, hey, you could be watching us in 10 minutes and talking, and then I had the wrong day. But it's good. It's good to have a team that's there that watches your back and helps you. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh, pardon me.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
So it's great having him there, helping you and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's needed.
See, when you'd be sleeping, he would be awake. So, because it's nearly 11 o'clock for you, isn't it? And then see, for David, it's nearly 4 o'clock. So, David, I hope you can sleep all day tomorrow.
I don't know how he do it. I'm like, he'll stay up with me. I'm like, you're gonna be tired.
I'm tired. I'm talking. But they're used to it. I know some of the people free time from 12 o'clock till 5 o'clock. So they do their free data in that time. And then they usually go about between 3 and 4, and then they'll wait 7 and do their day, and then they might have an afternoon siesta. But they're used to staying on because they get this free data time that they communicate with other people in the world. That's what they do.
Oh wow. Well, as they say here, you're built Ford tough.
True.
I guess I'm a Chevy.
God, I don't know what I am. If you're a Chevy, I have no idea what I am.
That's what the Chevy is like. I'm gonna sit here and just wait for everybody else to. That's called a Chevy. Like, well, you need to keep up. I'm like, well, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's a Chevy for you right there.
Well, I'm always so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get there. I gotta get there. Let's get there. Like, oh, it's really
Right,
fun. I'm
right.
always told to be patient. It's like, patient for what? What? I can be doing this. I can keep going. It's like, just be patient. Take a breath. It's like, really? You want to take a breath? And like the next day, oh, I had to do it.
I'm guilty of that too. Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah,
time. Like when
yeah.
I get it, I do it. I just have to do it. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
sometimes I get that turn,
Mhm.
and I'm like, it becomes run-on sentences. But sister, you just don't understand. You just don't get it. It's easy for you to say that, but you don't understand. I'm right over here.
My daughter talks like that, and I can't understand that. Oh, I see you when your adrenaline's really high. You'll be like, oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It get there, especially when you get like, oh my God, I'm swamped. What am I gonna do? So,
Yeah.
okay, it's cool. So we are definitely going to keep in contact like we have, and we're going to not hear, but some discussions about the goals and see how we can connect our bridges. And because the reach will be awesome.
Yeah. I agree, actually. I agree. And
Yeah.
give me some input what you see, because we all see things different, and we all see, well, I could when I met Shelter, I wasn't like, I'm always been music, and he said to me, I want you to manage me, and it's like, I know the field. And he said to me, I see it. And I gave him 4 people that could put him on the map very quickly. And he said, no, 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 it has to be you. And it's like, really? And he said, yes, you have everything that it takes. And it's like, I couldn't see it. So I believe we can all see things for each other sometimes more than we can see ourselves. So, I'm very happy to have some input and say, look, I really go down this way. I've been trying to do an artist a week, but I've got repercussions with that because of my label. So I can't do that. So it's like, what do I do? So please, I'm happy with any input, any guidance, and we'll pick some time where we can get together and we can talk, and let's make 2021 together.
That is definitely a doable and realistic New Year's, what they call that? New Year's resolution. I try not to do that, but at the same time, I just always keep my goals and like, okay, I create tunnel vision, and I'm like, okay, everything that's not within that tunnel vision has to go. And you know how the horses have the blindfolds on to keep them focused as to, hey, this is the way you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can simulate that.
Yep.
And yes, and make that happen right there. Oh, we have another great. Oh, hi, Gwen. Hi. And here's a comment from David. We're going to show that as well. And
I love that comment. Beautiful.
I thought that was really, really sweet. Yes. And let me ask her first. Well, she might not be here. Okay. She might have left. But she dropped in. That was great. Thank you. She dropped in. Oh, she is there. Okay. And this is
Huh?
a very sweet lady. She's very sweet. Gwendolyn, yeah, she's very sweet. Yeah.
Name.
She yeah, just like I don't want to put you on the spot, girl, but I gotta say this. People misunderstand her as well. Misunderstood. It's like I get it. I get it. A lot of people tend to misunderstand me, and you definitely can relate. They misunderstand what's real.
Yes.
They don't get it. They rather see the fantasy instead of seeing the reality and the realistic portion of everything what's going on. Oh, why you do this? You see that face they make. Oh, and I'm like, fix it. Your muscles are not doing right in your face.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
saying, muscles in your face. Have a look. Look in the mirror. See how they are. Oh my goodness.
Right. Yes. And she says she's always have been misunderstood. She has. I personally love her, and she's great. She's great. She's a
Also, the other thing that I find, and I believe it's probably the three of us, you can walk in the room and people feel your presence, and people feel uncomfortable with that. And do you know, even with friends, you can walk into a room and you make comment and you just like you stand out because you get something totally different and you can't handle it. People just don't know what to do, and they either run me or they're trying to like compete with you or whatever, and then they start turning things up, and it's just really nothing's misunderstood. It's just the way they comprehend it. I call it small-minded people.
or pea brain. That's a good one. Pea brain. You know, yeah, pea brain. All you got to do is.
Got too
You
much
know how that's going.
Christmas. You know, going nearly 2 hours.
But it's been so much cheer. This is what we came here to do. Spread holiday cheer, baby. Yes. And I'm filling my juices all the way. And look, my glass is now empty.
Now, look, if David was there, he would be swapping and you wouldn't even know that what was in
And you know what I did? I said, I'm going to leave the bottle in another room because if I had the bottle, I'd be sitting here just pouring like, my glass is empty. Go figure. So I did myself a favor. I was like, I'm going to leave that way over there because I already know if my glass gets on E, then I'm going to treat it like it's my vehicle and fill it back up.
Well,
Give me some more Metro.
yeah, but nobody will know.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh man, we got all kind of laughing emojis at us, like, oh my god.
David. So,
Yeah.
David, I'll know not to text you tomorrow. David quite often just checks up on me to make sure I'm okay. He's quite sweet, actually. He just says, how are you? How you going? Like, yeah, no, I'm doing okay. And it's really, really lovely. That's why he was come to America. So it's really lovely that he just says hello and just make sure that I'm, doing okay, because quite often I'm actually just by myself. It's like doing a lot of work. And, we work so hard. And then all of
Yeah,
a sudden, oh, I haven't even talked to anybody. So, and David's a safe person to talk to, which is really lovely. And I can't wait for him to be there. I really can't wait. So, David, what date you can get there? Don't wait for me because our borders are closed. Please, please, please get to America. That would
yeah,
be a wish. Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna happen. I got a feeling it's gonna happen.
Is it just coming for a holiday? Are you looking to stay?
I'm hoping stay. I'm hoping,
Yeah.
but of course, it depends on because they've been doing so many all of a sudden changes. So I'm like, you try to plan for something, and then next thing you know, just like recently, we're back on curfew, just like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? And then certain states right here in the United States, even if you're on the road and you get too close to their state line, they're doing roadblocks and doing temperature checks on everyone in your vehicle, everything. I mean, it's getting. I'm like, are you kidding? And then, of course, I'm keeping up. I'm like, well, I won't be going to that state. No, thank you.
Yeah, but we can't go like state borders are closed. You've got to have a pass from the government to go to the other. So anybody planning to go home for Christmas in a different state, no, they're all closed now. You can't move. Yeah, and
Wow.
area, so we're very, very safe. This is why we don't wear masks or anything, because it's not here. It is in Sydney, but I'm 2 hours drive from. I'm about 800 kilometers. That's about 1,200 miles away from Sydney. So I'm nowhere near the problem area.
Well, Sydney is I guess would be considered what overpopulated.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it actually is, but it isn't. A lot of Asian people have bought a lot of property and they just buy it and leave it empty. So where normally it would be bought and people would go in and generate the area and generate jobs and all the rest of it, it's not happening because a lot of the Asian people buy these exclusive buildings, and I mean buildings, and they just sit empty just because they want to own the real estate. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. But anyway, we won't talk about that. All right. Well, look, it's 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 54 seconds. So I'm going to say
Yeah,
goodbye. Thank you, and have a
yeah.
really Merry Christmas. I will ring you or send you a text on Christmas Day.
Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna pop in with the
Holiday. I'll send you I'll do some posts on Facebook and I'll tag you so you can see what my Christmas table looks like and everything. All right.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna want to jump through the daggone screen. Like that's when they have a problem with the GPS. Cause I'm gonna be like, you know what? Do you see that? Oh, do you see that? I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, it sounds beautiful. Well, thank you for having me on. And I send blessings and I love you. And David, thank you for very much for staying up all your night to be part of us as well. And any other guest that's popped in and out or watches this in the future, I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm so, so grateful that you invited once again. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And I'm so looking forward to the next time. You already know that though.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And I'm going to give my closure, my usual closure. Rose, do you want me to sign you out or you want to sign yourself out?
I believe I'll press here. Thank
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. She is such. Rose is a beautiful, beautiful soul. She really, truly is. Um, I know I speak highly of her, but I really mean that from my heart and my soul. I really truly do mean that. And that is completely keeping it real, the realest of the real, and all the way real, like I like to say. And I want to thank you and everyone else that has came in and out, just like she just said. Um, Thank you. Holiday cheer, you guys. Stay cheerful. Stay safe. Stay you. And definitely keep it real while you're doing it. And so, on that note, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please leave a comment. And until next time, you guys, I am Real Dence Nay. And if you don't get to see me until, I guess, December 26th, then hey, share. Share this video. All right, you guys, you know I'm silly. I'm always going to come with that. So thank you. Thank you. And definitely enjoy your holidays. Tell your family that you love them, because I know so many people in this year, 2020, even due to the pandemic, they're no longer here. So you won't be able to tell them personally. So while you have the chance, please do so. Make sure you tell them, hey, even if you don't like them, you can love people from a distance. It is possible. So please make sure you do that. Just tell them, I love you, even though I don't like you. I love you. Nothing wrong with that. I will see what's wrong with it. But of course, other people might find something wrong with it. But oh well, they'll be okay. Good night, you guys. Mwah. Wait a minute, I got a button. Where's